Hello, Budget Kings and Queens. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Budgets with Elma, and on my channel, we do saving challenges, budget with me, sinking funds, tackling debt, and building generational wealth for my family of 5 as I navigate my way through financial freedom. Okay, so welcome to my channel. Today, I will be talking about a video that I've been wanting to do, and it is never a better time to do it than today. As we get closer to closing out January, I want to make sure that I let you guys know what are my goals for 2024 and also looking back on where I came from and where I am today. What a change. The B word that changed my life, which is budgeting. It has changed my life for the better, and we're going to break down how it has done that and where did I come from and where am I today, okay? And we're going to go over my goals and see what I have planned for me and my family finances for 2024, okay? So welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you're hearing my voice, hit the like, share, subscribe, and join the royal family. If you are a true one, a real one, you know the deal. I cherish and love each and every one of you that clicks on that button and returns every time to spend your valuable time with me as I share with you my financial journey. Okay, so welcome, and let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and turn around my sheet, and this is my blueprint, right? The goals that I have set when I first started my channel in 2023. In February will be my 1-year anniversary, so I am almost there, but I just want to share you where did I come from, you know? I want to look back. In order to see your progress, you must look back from where you came from and where you are today. So that is what I'm going to be discussing with you, all right, at this current time. So let's take a journey walk with me. When I started my channel in February 2023, I knew that I needed to make a change for my finances for the better because I was living paycheck to paycheck. I'm still living paycheck to paycheck, but I am getting out of that hole, right? I can now see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I am doing little things here and there as I do my budget, my saving challenges, closing out my budget. I see that I'm getting better with my money. I'm saving my money, and I am really tackling debt. So the B word, which is budgeting, has changed my life. So I just want to show you where did I come from and show you where I am today, okay, and what my goals are. So when I started my channel, I knew, again, like I said, I needed to do a big change with my finances and really put my big girl panties on, okay, and do this adulting when it came to my finances. I had everything in order, but my finances was one of the things that I needed to work on. And so I decided, after watching a lot of my favorite YouTubers, my budgeters, cash stuffers, I said, I think I can do it. So what did I do? First, I prayed about it and put it into out there in the air and speaking to God and asking him to guide me. And then I told my husband and my kids about it, and everybody was happy. And I said, let me see if I can do it. I had no idea what I was doing because it was my first time trying to do a YouTube channel. Okay, I watch YouTube all the time, but I've never posted or actually became a content creator on YouTube. Okay, and so I prayed about it. I spoke about it. I wrote about it, and I began to try to do it. So for the word of 2023, when I started my channel, my word was educate. Why did I choose that? Because I was the student and I was learning from you, the content creators on YouTube, as I watch your videos, as I practice the techniques you talked about, while I tried the different budgeting methods and seeing what fits for me and my family. I was learning. I was taking in everything that I was watching and seeing what actually goes well for me and my family. And I was just learning as I go. And then I said, I think I can do it from what I've learned so far. So as I was doing my channel, I was also learning from each and every one of you guys, especially the ones who are my subscribers and are content creators yourself in the budgeting community. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, not because you're part of my YouTube family and you're subscribed, but I've been watching you guys from the jump. And there's a lot of you guys that really has helped me along my financial journey, And so again, my word was educate. I was learning as much as I can regarding my finances. That's why I chose that word. Now, I have 3 categories when I was doing my blueprint. I had short term, and I had long term, and I had middle term. So for short term, that is goals within 1 year. And then my middle goals were for 5 years or less. And then for my long term, that's for 10 years to 15 years. Okay, so I'm going to go over what I wrote on my actual blueprint, which is my goals for 2023. And then I'm going to talk about what are my goals for 2024. Okay, so one of my goals for my long term, I had 3 categories, 3 of them. Okay. The first one was to start my YouTube channel. Okay. And I attempted to do that in January, but I was having such a hard time to upload my video, again, because I was new or my video was too large. I don't know what it was, but it just wouldn't upload. But I finally was able to do it in February 2023. Okay. Now, another thing I did, I started my budgeting, actually recording it on video for you guys to see so you guys can keep me accountable. And also, I was tackling my debt. On my video, I had 6 debt that I was tackling. I was able to tackle 3, and I'm left with 3 now. So that is a blessing in itself, okay, because those are large debts, and I was able to tackle 3. Another goal I had for my short-term goal was I wanted to open a high-yield savings account. I already have a savings and checking account, which is a traditional account at a traditional bank that you can walk into. But when I decided to do my high-yield savings account, I did do it online, and I ended up going with SoFi, okay, where they gave 4.6% on opening it, okay? And so I opened a checking and a savings account with them, okay? And they did give a $200 to $300 bonus for signing up, okay? Another thing I needed to do was to work on my credit. And so I opened up a credit builder account, and I did that with Chime, all right? And so I am continuing to do that to build up my credit as I tackle my other debt credit cards and, of course, the student loans. The next thing I wanted to do was complete saving challenges. And I want to say by doing saving challenges, okay, and sticking to my budget, but still doing saving challenges, in Q1, I saved $425 in Q1 by doing saving challenges, whether they're long-term and short-term. I did them and I saved $425. In Q2, I saved $1,360, okay, which means I was able to do my emergency fund goal, okay, and achieve that, okay. And then in Q3, I was able to save $155 in Q3, all right. When I add all those up, okay, just to put it here so you guys can know where I came from a long way. 425 plus 155 plus 1,360. Okay. When I add all that up, just to show you, because I want to be transparent on my channel, and I hope you guys like my content because I'm being honest and I'm sharing it with you just as it is. No lies, no covering anything, and just being straight up honest. I was able to save $1,940 doing mini saving challenges, okay, for Q1, 2, and 3. And also for Q4, okay, I was able to save. In October, I didn't save anything because I was really working on tackling my student loans because that's when it started. Oopsie, let me put that in 1,940 plus. In November, I was able to save $256, okay, which brings my total to $2,196. And I was able to save $360 in December, which gave me a total of $2,556 saved, all right, doing my mini saving challenges for quarter 1 to quarter 4. Another thing I did do the coin challenge where I saved money in my coin jar that I keep on my desk, my large one, and I saved all the coins I found around the house that I got when I went shopping, when my kids didn't want their change, my husband didn't want their change, when I cleared out my car, and that was additional, okay, $194.67. So I'm going to add that to this. I was able to save $194.67, and that gave me a total of $2,750.67 save for 2023. Okay, just doing mini saving challenges. So I thought that was a blessing. My key was to save whatever I could, no matter the amount. And so I was blessed to save this amount for 2023. And any additional money that I had, besides paying my fixed expenses and variable expenses, went to tackling debt. Okay. Now, for my middle term goals, I wanted to do saving in my retirement, and I did do that. I did 4% at my job for that year, and then my job matched that amount. And then for my wedding fund, I divided this amount into 3 categories, and I was able to save in my wedding fund. My goal to save in the next 5 years is $5,000. So I was able to put money into this fund. It wasn't $1,000, but I was able to save something. For my kids' college fund, I was able to put money for them for the year. Okay. And what I did was, typically, I usually put $500 for the year, and I was able to do that in the same amount that I got here for each child. So that was $1,500, okay? Because I have 3 kids. For my long-term goals, okay, I was able to save for my daughter's schooling, okay? And for my retirement, saving for retirement, I was able to, of course, to do my 401k at work and my Roth IRA. Okay. And those are auto deducted from my paycheck. Okay. So this one would be $50 every paycheck. So 50 times 26 paychecks. I put $1,300 into my Roth IRA, which is a new one that I opened this year by myself independently. Okay, but my job does do auto pay to deposit it into the account that pays for this. And my 401k, I did 4% of my actual income from my actual job. Okay, and then I said pay down my mortgage payment, and I just paid my regular mortgage, and I just saved what I could from the remainder after deducting my kids' account amount, and then the rest went, $1,000 went to emergency fund, and then the remainder went to me and my hubby's account. Okay, so that is where I came from for 2023. Let's look at how I'm doing in the goals that I have set for 2024. Okay. My main goal is to save $6,000 to $7,000, okay, in 2024, and pay off 2 debt or more. Okay, those are my 2 main goals. Save, okay, saving $6K to $7K in 2024, and paying off 2 debt or more. Okay, and word of the year for me, which last year was educate to learn as much as I can, because I was a student learning the budgeting methods, saving method, tackling debt, learning about the different tackle debt methods, okay, and trying to find a budget that fits me. So I was learning as much as I can. And this year, my word of the year, okay, is elevate. I want to take everything I'm doing to the next level. I want to learn more how to budget, and not just the ways that I've been showing you on my channel, but I want to try different methods to see which one can work for me. Okay, so I am going to see that in this year. I'm going to elevate the amount that I am trying to save. Last year, I wanted to save whatever God blessed me with. And this year, it is the same. However, I am putting an actual number to it. Okay, because once you put something in motion, you write it down, then you can execute that actual goal. So my goal is to save between 6,000 to 7,000 for this year. Okay, and so that is my goal. And then another main goal is to tackle debt, of course, especially with the student loans sprinkled in there now. Okay, because before I just had consumer debt, which was credit cards. Okay, but now I have student loans on top of that. Okay, so and you'll see that in a later video as I talk about my debt confession and where I am today. But those are the two things I am mainly focused on. Okay, now let's go into the goals. Okay, so how am I going to save money and pay debt? So how am I going to achieve that? Okay, and so what I'm doing, I have, okay, 2 large saving challenges that I'm doing, and I'm going to write it down here. I am doing, okay, save 2,000, okay, and $24 in 2024. Okay, so save 2,024 in, oh, sorry guys, 2024. Okay, and I'm doing 2 challenges. Okay, one is by the Almost Organized Owl. Okay, and then the other one that I'm doing, all right, is by Kendra, and I will tag her channel as well. And it is also save $2,024, okay, in 2024. All right, and when you add that up, just to show you, 2,000, okay, in 24 times 2, because I'm doing 2 challenges that equal that amount, I will be able to save $4,048. Okay, and then I am doing another 2024 challenge, okay, where I'll be able to save 1K by Hands and Band, and that will give me the additional $1,000, and that will give me a total of $5,048. Another challenge that I am doing is the 100 envelope box challenge. All right, and that will give me an additional $1,000, which would make me have $6,048. And last but not least, my daughter bought me a 100 envelope bundle book. Okay, and that is an additional $1,000, and that will make me have $7,048. And that is how I am going to achieve saving $6,000 to $7,000 and tackling some of my larger debt. Okay, these are the actions I am taking to achieve that. Now let's talk about the other goals that I have. Okay, so the next goal I have is to, okay, get monetized. Okay. And how am I going to achieve to get monetized? Okay. Number one, I need to reach, okay, my watch hours, which I'm not there yet. All right. I need to achieve that. Number two, I need to post constantly, right? Consistently. Okay. Which is something I do anyway, but I am going to continue that in 2024. Okay. And I'm going to be posting, I'm planning for my schedule to be 3 days a week. And if I can't, it'll be down to 2. Okay. But mostly 3 days a week. And the days that I am thinking of doing it, and that schedule will be starting in February for sure. And that will be for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Okay. For my days. Okay. The next way I am going to get monetized is I'm going to post reels. Okay. 2 times a week on my channel, minimum. Okay. I'm going to do it 2 times a week. Okay. And it may vary. I might do it Tuesday, Thursday, or I might do it just Monday, Friday. It all depends. But I will make sure I do it 2 times a week. Okay. Another thing I will be doing, I will be posting on the community post. All right. And let me know if you guys want me to continue doing that. Okay. If you enjoy it, or you think I should do something else. But I really like doing it and really communicating with you guys. So I hope you want me to continue that. But let me know that in the comments below. Okay. But that is what I'm going to do to get monetized. Okay. Because I love communicating and interacting with you guys, not only in my comment box in my video when you're watching it, but I like to comment with you guys in the community post as well. Okay. And another way I'm going to get monetized is to post on multiple, okay, platforms. Okay. Now, as my other side hustle, I am known as Life Coach Elma. So I do post constantly on all my other platforms as Life Coach Elma. However, I am now trying to more post regarding budgets with Elma. Okay, so that way I can get more exposure for my channel, and I'm trying it on multiple platforms such as TikTok, Instagram. I am on Facebook, and just a little something on Snapchat, but mostly I want to focus on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Okay, I am already on there as Life Coach Elma, but I am now branching into doing that for budgeting. Okay, budgets with Elma. All right, so that is something I'm doing on multiple platforms. All right, and so hopefully this will help me to get monetized. Okay, and another goal that I have, I want to try to get 2 to 3K subscribers. And I have prayed about it, and I'm putting it in God's hand. But hopefully you guys will continue to like my content and help me reach this goal. Okay. Now, the next goal I have, which is number 3, is to make more money. All right. More dinero, right? I need more money. All right. With more money, I will be able to achieve more of my goals by saving and tackling debt, which are my 2 main goals. How do I plan to do that, right? Number 1, okay, I want to open up a Etsy store, okay? So wish me luck, okay? And I hope to have you guys as part of my clients as purchasing some of my goods when I finally open it. I prayed about it, and I am working on it behind the scenes. So that is one of the ways I want to bring more money, income for me and the family. Another way I want to bring more money is to have a side hustle. Okay, as I mentioned, I do Life Coach Elma, where I help people with improving um, improving themselves by either furthering their education or looking for a better job, with helping them with their resume, helping them with their cover letter, helping them to get interview ready. I also help people, as I mentioned, if they want to go back to school, I help you look for what school fits you, what scholarships that are out there. I also help you with doing your letter of purpose for the school, and I help you find scholarships for the school. So that's something I do on the side as a side hustle. A lot of my family members, people from church, they always use my services. Some I charge, some I don't. But it's just something I do on the side. And if there's any programs out there, wherever you want to apply for grants, like for your first time home buyer programs, or you're starting a business and you need a grant, I do help people, help them find those kind of programs as well within the city that you live in. And it's just something on the side I do. I did do it for myself, and I was able to purchase my first home, finding my grant. And so I do help people with that as well. Again, I don't work in a company that does that. It's just something I have gone through and done it myself. And I help people on the steps to do those things that I mentioned. And that's what I do with my life coach. And I also coach people on a spiritual aspect, getting closer with God, about devotion, Bible study, and things like that. And another thing I do is I motivate people to be better versions of themselves. I'm always encouraging people, motivating them, giving them word of encouragement, and just being there for people. And so that is something that I hope that I have shown on my channel here, as well as budgeting on this channel and on this content of my financial journey as Budgets with Elma. Okay. And so with that side hustle, I hope to get more clients. So I will continue to do that to bring extra income. Another way I'm going to bring extra income is I'm going to sign up, okay, for affiliates. Okay. Programs. All right. And some I've already featured on my channel, but such as, like, cell phone companies, different credit cards that I have, where I bank, I'm going to be talking about all those affiliates on my channel more constant. So that way, if you were to click on the link and want to support me for telling you about it as a referral, I will be doing that more on my channel, also doing my Amazon storefront, that way to bring more income for my family. Okay. And I believe that's basically it for that. Number 4, and sorry for the long video, but I just wanted to be thorough about what are my goals for 2024, and what better way to share it but with you, my financial family, right? So here's number 4. Number 4 is to, okay, tackle debt. Okay. Okay. As much as I can. All right. That is my main goal, but that is a goal to definitely try to execute. All right. Slay those debt. Okay. Especially now that I have student loans that are, just a headache. Okay. On top of what I already have. So how am I going to achieve my debt? Okay. Number 1, I'm going to do the snowball method. Okay. There's avalanche and there's snowball, but I'm choosing the snowball method. Okay. To tackle my debt. Number 2, how am I going to achieve that? I'm going to pay the minimum as required for all the other debt, and I'm going to choose one to pay extra on, okay? Which is what snowball is all about. So how I'm going to achieve that? Number 2 is I'm going to do the 100 envelope, and I'm abbreviating it, bundle book that my kids bought me for Christmas. Okay, this was something extra that I didn't even put on the wish list, but they knew I liked budget so much, they thought they should add it. And so I'm going to use it and hope by doing all the mini saving challenges, I will be able to put money into this. And when I complete this, whenever I do, whether it's half of the year or whether it's at the end of the year, I'm going to take that and divide it into all the debts that I have to cut a little bit off of each of them. Okay. On top of maybe already finishing tackling 2, which is my main goal, okay, and then putting the rest towards the other ones. All right, so those are my two ways in order to achieve tackling my debt. And last but not least is number 5, okay? And that is to save, okay? So it's going to be invest, okay? For me and the family, okay? So how I'm going to be doing investing. So I'm going to be doing 401k, okay? At my job, of course. Last year I did 4%. This year I'm going to do 5%, okay? Of my regular income to go into my 401k, all right? And that is how I'm going to be investing in for me and my family. Another thing I'm going to do, number 2, I'm going to do my Roth IRA. I will not be able to fully fund the contribution that they ask for you to do because there's no way based on my income and my finances for me and my husband and my kids. And as you know, on my channel, I only share my income, what I bring in, nothing from what my husband brings in. However, we do share taking care of the expenses of the 4 walls right in the middle together, right, with our different incomes. However, on my channel, I only discuss my income, okay? And my husband's like, that's all good, you know, because it's my channel. I want to talk about my income that I bring in. And when he covers something, I do indicate that when I'm doing my budget. However, for my actual income from my JOB, again, I will be doing my 401k, increasing my contribution from 4% to 5%. And then for my Roth IRA, I cannot fully fund the amount that I believe is 7,000 something this year, but I am doing what I typically do, and that is taking $50 every time I get paid, and I am putting it into the Roth IRA that I just started last year, and I will continue to do that. As my income increase, I will change that amount, but for the meantime, I will continue to do $50, okay, every time I get paid. Okay. And that means every time I get paid. So once I make more money, any income that I have that come in, I will take that $50 and I will put it for my Roth IRA. But currently now, from my regular income, from my JOB, I will be only taking $50 each pay period. Okay. To put into my Roth IRA. Okay. And this is something I did all on my own, although my job is transferring it for me auto pay into the Roth IRA that I set up with them. But I opened the Roth IRA by myself. But my 401k, I've been contributing into it for the last 11 years. Okay. So I've been doing this constantly, and every year I increase it. And so now it is 5, and this one I will continue to put 50. Okay. All right. And then to invest into the family, we are going to be opening CDs, okay? And I looked into it, okay, to invest in my kids so they can make some money while it's sitting in the bank, all right? And so what I'll be doing is I did look into it, and I was able to find a bank that will give us 5.61, okay? So that's 5.61, all right? Into, which is the APY that they're giving. And I will be opening 4 accounts, one for each of my kids. Okay. And I have 3 kids, and one for me and my husband. And again, to open this account, we only need $500 to open it, and they will keep it for 1 year. So I look forward to opening this CD to create my CD ladder. Okay. Which I learned this from Jessie Budgets. Okay, I'll link her in the description below, where she talks about CD ladders. And so I am opening my first one for my kids and myself and my husband. Again, I will be opening it with $500 for each child, and we will be making 5.61 APR. All right, and they will keep it for 1 year. And every year I will add another 5, and I will continue it, okay? And so that is my goal for my investing, bringing more money for the family, okay? All right. And so, again, thank you for watching this video. I know it was super long, but I wanted to share with you where I came from in 2023 and where I am today and what goals I have into this new year. Again, my name is Budgets with Elma. Be blessed, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Sorry it was long, but of course, I always love to talk to you guys and let you know what I am doing and how I am doing it. And I look forward to you guys keeping me accountable, right, by watching my videos, by commenting on my video, and calling me on it if I don't achieve what I said. But the main thing is for me to save and to tackle debt. Those are my two main goals for 2024. And these are the additional goals that I would like to achieve. Okay. So with that being said, my name is Budgets with Thelma, and I'll see you on my next video.